Imagine it's the year 2030. What does the world look like? Who is the leading global superpower? Right now, two giants are locked in a fierce, yet often subtle, competition to answer that very question: the United States and China. This isn't a battle fought with armies on a field, but in laboratories, on stock exchanges, and in the digital realm. It's the battle for 2030, and the outcome will shape the world for generations. For decades, the United States has been the undisputed leader. Its economic might, military dominance, and cultural influence, often called soft power, have set the global standard. American innovation gave us the internet, the smartphone, and Hollywood movies that are watched everywhere. The US dollar is the world's reserve currency, giving Washington immense financial leverage. This leadership is built on a foundation of alliances, like NATO, and a system that has, for the most part, maintained global stability since World War II. But the ground is shifting. Enter China. In just a few decades, China has experienced an economic transformation unlike anything the world has ever seen. It has lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty and has become the world's factory. But China is no longer content with just being the workshop of the world. It's aiming higher. The Made in China 2025 Foot Initiative is a clear signal of its ambition to become a leader in high-tech industries like artificial intelligence, robotics, and electric vehicles. Take 5G technology, for example. Chinese companies like Huawei have become global leaders, sending shockwaves through the tech world and raising security concerns in Washington. This is where the competition gets really interesting. It's a race for technological supremacy. The country that masters AI, quantum computing, and biotechnology will not only have the most advanced economy, but also a significant military edge. The US is responding with massive investments in its own tech sector, creating a new kind of tech race, reminiscent of the space race, but with far broader implications. Then there's the economic front. China's Belt and Road Initiative is a colossal infrastructure project aiming to connect Asia, Europe, and Africa. It's a modern-day Silk Road, building ports, railways, and bridges across the globe. For developing nations, it offers much-needed investment. For China, it expands its economic and political influence, creating new markets and securing vital resources. The US and its allies see this as a form of debt trap diplomacy, arguing that China is creating dependencies that it can later exploit. They are trying to counter with their own infrastructure investment plans, but catching up to the scale of the Belt and Road is a monumental task. Let's not forget about soft power. American culture, with its movies, music, and brands, has a long-established global reach. It promotes ideals of freedom and democracy. China is also trying to boost its own cultural influence. It's opening Confucius Institutes worldwide to teach Mandarin and Chinese culture, and its film industry is producing blockbusters that are gaining international audiences. However, its state-controlled media and different political system make it harder for its soft power to compete with the appeal of Hollywood and the free press. By 2030, the world probably won't have a single, clear winner. Instead, we are likely to see a more multipolar world. The US will still be a major power, but it will have to share the stage. We might see two competing systems, one led by the US, based on democratic values and free markets, and another led by China, centered on state-led development and a different vision of global governance. Countries around the world will face a choice. Which system offers them a better future? Or can they benefit from both? This competition will also force both nations to look inward. For the US, it's a wake-up call to address its own internal challenges, like political division, aging infrastructure, and social inequality. To compete effectively, America needs to reinvest in its own people and its own strengths. For China, it must navigate the transition from a rapidly growing economy to a more mature one, while dealing with an aging population and environmental challenges. The battle for 2030 is not just about which country has the biggest GDP or the most advanced military. It's a contest of ideas, values, and systems. It's about who can best solve the great challenges of our time, from climate change to pandemics. The decisions made in Washington and Beijing in the coming years will ripple across the globe, defining the very landscape of our shared future. The race is on, and the finish line is fast approaching. What do you think? Who will have the upper hand by 2030? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look into the future, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world. Thanks for watching.